Do this and you will win the lottery. That's what we're going to talk about today, guys. So, the lottery. Everybody's dream is to win the lottery, to become multi-financially successful. All right, so we've all seen it and we've all dreamt of doing it. But did you know that your subconscious mind can make it happen for you? And this is what I'm going to share with you today. I'm going to teach you two powerful affirmations that you can use right now that will make you win the lottery. A matter of fact, in the screenshot or the thumbnail on this video, those winnings in the background are actually what I've won previously using this affirmation. Okay, this affirmation is very powerful and I'm going to share it with you today. And also I'm also going to share and talk about what's the number one mistake a lot of individuals make when using the law of attraction to manifest the lottery win. All right, so that's what we're going to get into. First, let's talk about mindset. So we have to get our mindset correct in order for this to work. So if you're going to apply these techniques or this affirmation, you must understand that your mindset is critical. What does it mean? Okay, you cannot do this from a state of desperation or need. Also, you have to play responsibly. Okay, so if you're going to use the lottery, you got to play responsibly. So what does it mean to play responsibly? Responsibly basically means do not use your money or for bills or financial services or things that you need now to buy lottery tickets. That's going to send a different vibrational frequency of lack, okay, that you don't have it, and that's going to create a very, very, very disruptive flow and frequency. All right, so the mindset is important. All right, so before we get into the affirmations, okay, you have to know how the subconscious mind works, or how to imply this and why this affirmation is so powerful, okay, that I've used. So here's the thing that we've been doing, a lot of us have been doing, all right? So when it comes to, affirmations or proclaiming the things that we want or the things that we desire, we've been using statements. For example, we say, I am wealthy, I am successful, I am prosperous. Okay, those statements in of itself, it's pretty good, but here's the issue or the problem with that statement. See, your conscious mind is the part of the mind that takes the information, filters the information, and tells the subconscious mind, okay, if this information is true. So if you're in a state right now where you don't have what you want, or you're not in that state of feeling wealthy, then all you're doing is just saying words, and the feeling is going to emit is going to be counterbalanced. It's not going to match. The feelings are going to be of some type of different feeling, such as anxious, nervousness, or just feeling lack. So that's why it doesn't work. Now, with the subconscious mind, okay, or what I like to call my creative mind or your creative mind, it has a very powerful mechanism that I've discovered from using and just putting it in my own life, okay? So the mind responds to us better when we come from a state of intuitive questioning. So what do I mean by intuitive questioning? When you give the mind a question or a statement in a question form, that initiates the drive of the mind to prove it to you. Why? Because here's something you may not know about your subconscious mind, my friends. Your subconscious mind is the mind of the prover. It must prove you to be true according to your dominant pattern or thought pattern or vibrational pattern. Okay? So I always put things to my subconscious mind in a question format. I ask questions such as why, how can I? See, when I put things in those format, it engages my creative mind, which my subconscious mind is my goal-oriented machine. It can create anything, it can manifest anything through the laws of quantum physics. So I initiate that part of my mind. And when I initiate that part of my mind, it begins to bring into into reality whatever I desire, whatever I proclaim. All right. So that's important to do this with the lottery. All right. So remember now, let's review mindset. Your mindset have to be there. So okay, play responsibly. All right. So remember now, play, have fun. Don't come from it as a state of need or desperation. And also, here's the next mindset state. Do not really throw all the eggs in one basket and believe that the lottery is the only hope for you to make it financially, because it really isn't. It's just one of the abundant means you can use. That's the beauty of the universe. It's infinite with all possibilities. Okay, so that's how it works. All right, so here's the affirmations, and I'm going to show you how to use them, and then we're going to go into now why many individuals fail to manifest the lottery because of the mistake they make. All right, so here's what you do now. The affirmation I use, I do it in 2 statements. Okay, so you'll buy your tickets, you purchase your tickets. Okay, you can have the tickets, and you say this statement. You do it. I do it 5 times during the day, and I do it once before bed, and once in the morning. But throughout the day, a total of 5 times. Okay, so here's the affirmation. Okay, you're gonna say this. You're gonna say, "Why do I have hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in winning lottery ticket in my possession?" Okay, for one. Second part of it, same sentence but in a different way. Okay, why do I have in my possession hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in winning lottery tickets? Here's the next statement, another way. Why do I now have hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in winning lottery tickets in my possession? Okay, listen to me very carefully. That statement is very, very powerful, because here's what's going on. I activate the creative mind by putting forth my affirmation in a question prove it statement. Okay, even if I don't have it now. Okay, when I put the question out, the feeling I have with it is an inquisitive. I'd like to know. The question is why. So my subconscious mind, being the mind that doesn't have reason, that doesn't have judgment, that doesn't have rationality, now will start to go out and prove that to me. In other words, make a long story short, I will have those winning tickets that will produce the wins. Okay, that's one of my biggest manifestation affirmations that I've been using, and now I'm sharing it with you. So now you know how it works. Okay, let me repeat the affirmations again. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do it. All right. Okay, so I'll say, why do I now have hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in winning lottery tickets in my possession? Or, why do I now have in my possession hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in winning lottery tickets? Or, why do I have in my possession hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in winning lottery tickets? All right. Now, here's an important point I must put with this affirmation, okay? So when I do this affirmation, guys, I'm doing it from a state of bliss, of imagination, of playfulness, of happy. I'm not doing it from a state of I need it or I have to have it. So my vibration is in a playful and imaginative manner. Therefore, I'm in a state of openness. Now my subconscious mind will prove it to me, okay? So here's the other part of this affirmation tip. When I do this, I have the tickets in my hand, and I look at the tickets and I say the affirmation, and I put them down. Now, another important part of this affirmation that I do, I'm giving you my steps, so you can use this and just put it in any format that resonates with you, with me. So right before I go to bed, okay, I put those affirmations again, but I do it in a state with body language, okay? So what I do, I just put my hands just like this and just ask again. See that pose? Okay? Why do I now have in my possession hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in winning lottery? You see that body language there? That shows that I'm inquisitive, that I'm curious, I want to know. Look, why do I have? That's the vibration I put off. So that's even more powerful. I do that right before I go to bed. All right? And I believe that's what's been working. That's how I've been winning. Okay, and it's very, very powerful. So you can start doing it. Anyone can do it, as long as you remember mindset. As long as you follow those mindset. All right. Now I'm going to talk about the biggest mistake individuals make when using the law of attraction to manifest lottery wins. Okay. So here's the thing: you associate yourselves with other individuals. So what do I mean by that? Well, the thing is, for example, the Powerball in the U.S. or the Mega Millions they have here in the States, you know, when the jackpot gets big and everybody plays, you know, there's a lot of, you know, individuals, or the saying goes this way: you can't win it because too many people are focusing on the same win. Their desire might be bigger than yours to win. That is actually incorrect. That's a big mistake. You can't do that. Okay, let me show you why. Because in physics, there's a process, a mathematical process known as the wave function. The wave function says that matter, or an electron, which is composed of all of us, the electron exists in what's known as a superposition state of all possible outcomes. I'm going to repeat that again. Of all possible outcomes until your observation turns it into a definite real thing. In other words, in simplistic terms, guys, when you focus on it for yourself and don't include other people, such as saying, well, if I do it, I'm competing with so many people who are trying to win it, or I'm doing it because there's so many people, how are we going to split the money, or can anybody win it? The answer simply lies. You have to remember, guys, that each of us create our own individual, what I call a universe, or we're in a multiverse. We're in a small universe. Okay, so your outcome cannot affect the other person's outcome. So you have to stop thinking in those manners, because if you do that, that's what you're going to create. You're going to create that competition. You're going to create the energy, and you're going to create not winning. So yes, it's possible that you can just focus, and yes, you can win it. You will win it, because the wave function, okay, your observation, okay, or your thoughts or your intentions collapses that wave function into all the possibilities. So that means a possibility of you winning, and you won't affect anybody else. But you've been taught that, you know, too many people all at the same time are trying to win, because they're trying to win, it's going to stop you from winning. That's false. So do not do that, okay? You must remember that we generally create in our own reality, okay? And here's a couple more tip points that I must also, when it comes to mindset, okay? There's two vocabularies that are not in my language. One of them is trying, okay? And the other one is gambling, okay? So when it comes to that, I don't try anything. If you try something, you are preparing yourself to fail. My motto is, okay, this is my motto, okay? I repeat the process until I get my desired results. That's a different vibration to my subconscious. Gambling. You have the mindset of gambling, guys. It puts you in a state of lack, desperation, or probabilities. I don't look at it that way. As I said, you play responsibly, and I repeat the process until I get my desired results, because I know the power of the electron, of the atom, the particles. I know physics. I know how quantum mechanics work. And everything we see in our reality is basically illusionary concepts created as holographic images perceived through our brain. Okay? The frontal lobe, the frontal cortex of our brain, it processes light information. We see it as something real or physically real. But in all practicality, matter and the substances that create everything, including the lottery, comes from a form of energy. And it exists in a superposition state, which is an infinite potentiality or infinite states of possible outcomes. Once you get that, as they say, game over. So that's what I want to help you guys with today. So you can start using that powerful affirmation, and you will start winning. As a matter of fact, you can start posting your wins and congratulations on your wins in the comments, because I know this is a 100% effective, because it is how our minds and our brains are wired. So from now on, you put statements in a question format. That will bring your mind into creating that reality form. All right, guys? So there you have it. The most powerful affirmations. Let me say them again so you can really get them and it can resonate with you, okay? Why do I now have hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in lottery tickets? Why do I have in my possession hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in winning lottery tickets? Why do I now have in my possession hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in winning lottery tickets? All right, guys? Thank you so much, and I'll continue to put out some more content. Thanks.